Alright, good evening. Apparently the sound check was a-okay, so we can get going with Super Mario Brothers. Tonight's 2 Hours of Hell. Let's get that timer going and get the game going. So as I said, this is a game that needs no introduction, so it's not really getting it. We're going to try and steam through this entire game, and now to say no warps allowed would be really, really harsh, because when you die in this game you get sent all the way back. So here's how it's going to go. I'm only allowed to use warps to get as far as somewhere that I've already reached. It's probably going to cut down on the amount of World 1 that we're going to see. Hopefully. Otherwise we're just going to stomp and keep moving. Now I can't claim to know this game that well. I played it a ton when I was a baby, but there were plenty of other games to play as I was growing up, so it's been many years since I last played the good old Super Mario Brother. But some of it should hopefully still be ingrained. If you remember well, we played Lost Levels. It didn't go good. It went the opposite of good. It went really, really badly. I thought I could do it. I really did. But I was wrong, and I got stomped. So hopefully that's not going to happen here. This is significantly easier than Lost Levels. These are the originals. And I think we'll do just fine, especially when you can just cheese through the level like this. I remember this was so amazing back in the day. It's like, wow, my character's up there with the score and the coins and such. That was the bee's knees. Okay, but I can't go and do the... I can't go and do the warp to level 2. Maybe... okay, no, I mucked that up already. No minus world for me. Oh well, who needs minus world? We just gotta keep moving. With a bit of luck, I can steam through this whole thing in, I don't know, 40 minutes. I never did figure those out as a kid, but now I know it's something to do with score and coins. Or is it time and coins? Okay, I guess I never did figure it out full stop. If only I'd actually listened. Now I'll probably be going out of my way to collect coins, since it's one of the few ways to get lives. And you know me and bottomless pits, we've never seen eye to eye. I'm sure plenty of lives are going to be lost to the bottomless pit monster. But if I just take it easy, everything will go fine. Jeez, I hate bottomless pits so much. Levels like this just give me the willies, but it was not this game that gave me my, not fear of bottomless pits, but certainly my bias against them. I would have had no problem jumping over all that as a kid. Now it just does things to me, things I wish that it did not. Not today, fire. I was more of an All-Stars kid, I gotta say. I mean, why play this when you had the better looking, better sounding All-Stars version? But we ran All-Stars when we did Lost Levels. I figured we should give the original its fair dues for this. Get out of here, Goomba. That was just a Goomba in King Koopa's clothing. But we got no good use for Toadstool here. Just chop him up, put him in a stew, and keep on moving to World 2. This should be no problem, right? The problems will come in later levels. Skill shot. Whoa! Not quite. Now, if I recall well, it's the Hammer Brothers that are going to cause me the most issues in this game. Can't remember how many of them there are. Hopefully none. Well, we know it's not going to be that easy. Now, I'm quite keen to get some 2 Hours of Hell that I actually complete along the way, because I've been losing a lot of them lately, and I still have 3 punishment games queued up. One of them is Knights and Merchants. I normally like to wait on revealing that, but Knights and Merchants has been a big old pain, because I just can't figure out what I'm meant to do in that game. But we'll get to it. Jake's score gives you lives too. I forgot how much you need for each life. Well, it's not handy unless I know the number. Nonetheless, thanks a bunch. Feels good to play this game. Mario is truly an incredibly good game. Especially when they don't have the rubbish versions of that spring block. You know what I mean. The ones where you jump up and you are blind and just have to move right over a pit, hope for the best. We'll be fine though, I'm sure. Better tip Starnan about a possible Mario 1-3 marathon. Oh, I would smoke him. His name might be Starnan, but he has no hope of defeating me at that. Okay, I forgot. These ones suck you. I'm not into that. I know it's 2 hours of hell, but I think I'd rather take care of all threats and grab all the coins that I can. Easier to navigate this than it was in Hudson's Adventure Island 2. There we go, first extra life. I'm sure we won't need it, but it's ours anyway. Easy does it. Not quite so keen for those because I know it would just mess up somehow. Starnan would give up at level 1-3. Nah, we're fine. Zorbam is wondering how Knights and Merchants continues to resist me. Well, I didn't boot it up after the first time I looked at it and went to the tutorial and realized it wasn't telling me what to do at all, nor could I figure out what I was meant to do. It implied that I should build a storehouse, but there was already a storehouse, so I built another one, and then nothing happened. It didn't even get built. Okay, I think these guys are called Cheap Cheeps, probably because they're really cheap. But we should be okay nonetheless. Grab that score while we can, and that's good to know. We can attack them from underneath, or rather from above, if they come from underneath. Or they can attack us. That's unfortunate. But we got this, right? No problem. Whew. Jake, you need to connect all buildings with the road to have them constructed. See, that is the kind of information the tutorial probably should have told me. Then again, when I work on grand strategy games, am I really in a position to be criticizing others' tutorials? Well, that was just the pits. Maybe I should have seen that coming, but I didn't. Now I could probably jump over. Okay. I certainly could have then. I tell you what happened with that mushroom is better than alternatives that I was foreseeing. Be gone. Maybe if you stream it you can get live help from the chat. I could. But I at least want to figure out the basics of it before I go and do my punishment. Yes, somebody already calling me out. It's a bit rich. Somebody working on EU4 to be criticizing tutorials. I know, and I do not disagree. Get out of here. I need some... That's what I'm needing. Full power. Now, if I know well, and that's not a given, the red piranha things will come up even if I am above the pipe. Wonder if I can get that. I want me some coin. Okay, we'll just get out of here anyway. The red piranhas will come up even if I'm standing on top of the pipe, whereas the green ones are nice enough to wait if I'm jumping about. Hey, I know you. Get out of here. Well, that was cruel. Hopefully the game will reward me with a mushroom. It's got to be hiding here somewhere, right? Oh, you're going to be seeing no world records around here. Yoink. I'm sure some of you thought I was going to fall down the pit there, but you're wrong. I can't remember if this game had any of the beanstalks that would come out of the blocks and go into the sky, allowing you to dodge much of the level. Maybe that was just an All-Stars thing. Oh, I'll be needing that, thanks. Well, bang goes any chance of getting the one-up trick with that. You can bounce off of that shell and get infinite one-ups from there, or at least as many as you have time for. But I screwed that up. And I screwed up another one because I could have kicked the shell here, and it would have gotten me a one-up from all those people that it killed there. But that's alright, wouldn't be 2 hours of hell if I didn't screw up at every possible moment. Yeah, forget it. Keep it moving. That would probably be another one-up. Oh well. Maybe they got another one for me. No, it's all a trick. Yes, beanstalks are in this one. Okay, maybe I'll find them. Yeah, EU4's tutorial is, how does one say, pretty crap. And it's not something you can easily make good either. I mean, how do you teach Europa to somebody that's never played it before? It is the grand strategy curse, no? Oh, this is bad. No problem, Jinx. This is bad for my heart. If you're looking at this thinking, what's his problem? This is all easy peasy. Then I envy your solid heart. But me, I see these bits and my heart just goes doki doki in a very bad way. Still, it's gone quite well. Give them Ottomans, teach them how to conquer, let them figure the rest out themselves. Well, I think almost everybody learned that coalitions are bad the hard way, right? Easy, does it? Let's not jump into the lava just because we have lava throwing abilities. Too good. Come on, King Koopa. I got your number right here. And now we can have fried mushrooms. I learned EU4 from watching videos and streams. Same as learning Dwarf Fort from Wiki and Community Forts. See, I remember the Wiki teaching me a lot about Europa Universalis 3, but when it came to 4, it was more about me teaching the Wiki. Okay, I'd like to slaughter this guy, but that's not going to be easy, is it? It'll be easier with this. Get out of here, Lakitu. Safe as houses. I can't remember if this version has the purple mushrooms in it or not. All Stars did. But maybe that was just lost levels again. Okay, let's not risk it for this biscuit. Yeah, forget it. Let's take shelter underground. Breaking these bricks with my fist just to show off. Mario does not break bricks with his head, he breaks them with his fist. Look at him, he's even putting his fist up when he jumps. I guess that doesn't count if you jump and then fire fireballs, then yes, you are breaking them with your head. Obviously, the EU4 tutorial ought to contain a section about how the RNG will give you the worst possible events at the worst possible time. Once you understand that, everything else just follows naturally. Listen, you just have to have a bit of faith, just as I did with my royal family. I don't like this at all. Let's just keep it moving. I just keep breaking things with my fists. Success! I hope I don't dodge the whole thing and end up at the warp. That would be the worst. Okay, actually that is a legitimate risk. Let's not take the top. Like I said, I will not be using warps unless I'm getting back to a place where I've already been and subsequently died. Let's try and keep it a bit sporting. Who's this joker? Get out of here. So with that in mind, let's not risk it along the top, shall we? Let's not risk it. The game makes a lot more sense once you realize the AI cheats. How exactly does the AI cheat? We have documented ways in which it does, but I'm curious to see how you think it cheats. Well, that's one death, and here I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, I could enjoy a deathless run of Super Mario Brothers. They don't pay for forts. Well, that's true. I think it's just border forts they don't pay for, though. Granted, I could be wrong again. I would rather the AI was just a lot stronger at managing their economy, but that's difficult, because the AI is, in the end, an AI. Whereas you have a vastly superior human brain. And can work out things like, I can run a deficit here because I'm about to go to war and punch 200 or 2,000 ducats out of OPM Ulm. The AI can't make such suppositions. Oh, this isn't gonna good for me, is it? Alley-oop. I back down to 3 lives. There goes all those coin 1-ups. Okay, well, down the drain goes the idea of a continuous game of Super Mario Brothers. Could have had something beautiful here. Oh boy. Oh boy. It just... easy does it. Let's jump on these oversized mushrooms and just clear this hell. With blind conviction. Play it safe and all will be good, Jake. Oh man, this looks like one of those maze levels. And I don't even think that the original is kind enough to tell you when you're going the wrong or the right way. At least All Stars gives you a little twinkle. Fortunately, I'm just too good. Get out of here. Let's keep this continuous run going. One thing I've noticed is the AI builds massive spy networks and then doesn't seem to make claims. Well, they might not want those. Oh shoot, I thought I'd catch up with that, but no, guess not. Jake's lucky stat saves the day. Nah. I was relying on it from the start. That looks like a pipe that I can go down. Haha. Too good. That's me. Look for too good in the dictionary, you're just going to see a picture of me. Let's just break everything to show that we are ruler of the roost here. Or miss what we set out to break, that works too. Wonderful. What I used to be really impressed with as a kid were those Mario ROM hacks. I think it was called Mario Hard Relay. I still don't quite understand how they managed to do everything they do in there. I mean, I'm going to assume it's TAS stuff, because what they would do is jump into walls and then kind of like wall jump off of them, which is not possible in any Mario I know of. Unless it is, of course, some kind of TAS trick. Maybe somebody here is familiar with Mario Hard Relay and can shed some light on the situation. I knew it, I knew one of these would have that. Believe in the luck stat. It's the only thing I've invested reasonable amounts into. How many lives have I lost to Bloomenhammer Brothers over the years? Well, that was unfortunate. For them. There's gotta be a mushroom here somewhere, right? It wouldn't be so cruel as to... Oh. Wouldn't be so cruel, they say. I'll take that, though. Jake, actually wall jumping is possible in Super Mario World. Okay. Not gonna claim to know how, though. Guessing you have to go in at a certain angle and hit jump at the right time. What did you roll on your cursed die today, Jake? I actually rolled a 6, so I'm feeling pretty good about today. That's why I think we're gonna smash our way through Super Mario World, no problem. I'm not going to count what happened on the mushroom level as a problem, it was just a situation that we had to deal with, and we did deal with it. A situation, perhaps, but that is something for the situation log. Sorry, Bullet Bill. The worst you get to touch is my cap there. Getting some noticeably smaller moving platforms here. That's no problem for us, right? We got this. Did I wall jump there? Basically, you have to hit the wall on the border between two blocks and the game thinks you are standing on the ground, Jake. Well, the more you know. Not taking any undue risks with the fire here. Oh, jings, that's scary, isn't it? Whew. Does this game gonna keep throwing the maze bull crap at me? I hope not, because I am terrible with mazes. That was unfortunate. I ran face first into the platform above me. And the game was not about to be kind there. It just bounced me face first off of it. Okay, let's not be bouncing face first off of fireballs. Come on, we gotta hit World 6 here. Don't want to be sent back. Sent back to World 1, that's where it'd be. Well, you can't win them all. Whew. No, 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 that's not good either. Whew. All right, one left to impress with. Let's get the fireballs on screen. That's all the safety net I need. At least with this I can just run face first through Bowser. And that's if worse comes to worse. I like to think I can do a touch better than that. Touch better than that, he says, just narrowly avoiding everything. Oh, jinx. Give it a rest, Bowser. That can't be good for your throat. Alright, come on then. Get down. You know, there are people that might consider death counting to be really cruel and unusual, but none of them around here. None of the wind mechanic here either, as far as I can recall. Get out, Lakitu. I'm having none of your crap today. I will, however, go for coins if and where I can find them, because I need some lives. I need them pretty bad. Yeah, I know this guy. Come on, Lakitu. Scared? Okay, so far so not bad. He's a crafty one. Jinx, he's got something going on. Oh well, it doesn't matter, we're at the end of the level, he can just go home. And I can take care of the princess. Whew. I will get this done in 40 minutes yet, right? I think there's only 8 worlds. Nice. And that gives us a bit of extra security going forward. Swell. So here's the thing, with Perm coming to an end shortly, got to give to them consideration to the fact that very soon we're going to have 2 whole new grand strategy games making a splash. Stellaris and, of course, Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4 probably being my favourite of the 2, but Stellaris' advantages is that it is out first. Which means I'm either going to have to draw between playing Stellaris and Hoi and Europa, or have campaigns for all of them going at the same time. And really, I'm not quite sure what the best idea on that one is. As usual, it'll be up to me to decide. I don't really care what you think. But it is food for me to think about for a wee while. Hey, this guy, he's... oh, I was thinking maybe trying to do the infinite continues or infinite lives off of him, but I just set him on fire instead. Are your roommates laughing at your Super Mario skills, Jake? No, it's people in the next room over. Seems to be having a blether. So my housing situation in Stockholm has not changed in the past many months since I moved here. I still sublet off of people, which is not ideal, but the housing market here being what it is means at least I have a roof over my head, which is more than I can say for some of my fellow employees. Yikes, that would have been the one on the cursed die. There we go. But I'm hoping that will change soon. It is salary talks time very shortly, and we did have the profit sharing, as the Swedes call it. So I'll be hitting that property market again hard, which probably means the schedule will go on hold for a week or two whilst I deal with that. Don't know how much of a pain it's going to be, hopefully less of a pain than last time when I found some nice looking places, went to the bank and said I would like a loan, and they laughed. And then I left. There was clearly no business for me there. Okay, 6-4 so far, so not bad. Fellow employees, is the housing market that bad in Sweden? Even if you're told that the housing market is bad, you cannot appreciate how bad it is here unless you come. For 500,000 crowns you could get like a mansion up in the north. But, oh well, it's got a bigger hitbox than I thought. But for several million you might be able to get an apartment in the city. Further outside the cheaper it gets, but it's still always going to be extremely expensive, especially if you're on any of these servicing lines. Paradox confirmed terrible wages. See, they're not, and that is the terrifying part of it all. I want that. That's my insurance. Those look delicious. Oh, okay. Don't know how any of that just happened, but it did. Ah, that happened too. You know, a lot of what is happening here feels so very familiar. Is this where I developed my greed? Come on then, Hammer brother. Ha 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 ha! Oh well, no luck. Oh, that was awful. Easy does it. He'll go away soon. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no way. That's when the game just pulls up the middle finger and says, nah, no prize for you. Go away. I think we're going to be sent back now. Game over. Alright, back to World 1-1. Let's get comfortable. I can use warps to get me up to 7-1, but no further. Such are the rules that are now imposed. Of course, that's relying on the fact that I remember all the warps are. They're pretty well known. I'd be surprised if it somehow passes me by. That said though, I can impress myself sometimes. I thought we were done with Touhou. Jake, please clear the bullet bills. I'm working on it. Jinx Touhou, that's not a game you're probably going to see me play anytime soon, unless it gets rolled on the punishments. And granted, there are 2 more punishments to roll. Trying to remember what's on that list. There are probably still some that have been there since 2014. Likes Orange says, I like how Jake does not know that you just go back to the same world if you hold A while pressing start. Good lord, what is this, Adventure Island? Well, that's enlightening. Could try my luck with Minus World again. I don't know what that would count as. Instant win? Nah, just exhibition, I guess. Shift's Theory is asking if I have a car. I had a car, I sold it before I moved here because why would I need it? I still have my motorbike, but that's still over in Scotland. And I see no good reason to bring it over here. What possible use could I have for a vehicle in Stockholm, one of the most well-connected cities on Earth? Well, for fun, granted, but... Whoa, okay. I expected that to kill you. Famous last words. But yes, having a motorbike in a country where you are really only going to get a month or two of good use out of it seems not so handy. So I've just got it in storage instead. Are there any games on the punishment list that you would like to roll? I don't really think there are. But that said, I can't remember what is on the list at the moment. Oh, I remember this. It's okay, we'll clear it in the patented one-shot method. Nothing to it. At least this allows us to get back on track nice and quick. Now if this were the Lost Levels, it would be saying, welcome to Warp Zone, and it would warp me back to World 1. But it is not. Have you played Double Dragon 2 as a punishment game? No, I have not. The only Double Dragon I've streamed is the original Double Dragon. Okay, so where is the next Warp Zone then? Because I have no idea. Whoa, okay, I don't know what happened there, but I somehow ran through the bricks. The warps to world 678 are in 4-2 near the start. Near the start? Oh well. Guess we just start off from world 5 then. Oh, 4-3. Okay. Well, what's the fun in playing a game that you know inside out anyway, right? Was I here last time? What's going on? Let's just get out of here. "4-2, it's a vine that grows out of a brick." Alright, the more we know. But I mean, we're equipped with so much information now. What with the whole hold A and go back to where you came from routine, there's no excuse for us needing any more warps. Jade, what is your least favourite thing about living in Stockholm? The fact that everything is extremely expensive. Simple enough, right? Makes it pretty difficult to have loads of money when everything costs loads of money. Makes you want to go to some terribly poor third world country like Poland and enjoy lots of cheap things. No, the game doesn't want me to enjoy things. Yikes. One wonders how you can make exactly the same mistake twice in a row. At this rate, we are going to be heading all the way back. It's more like it. Poor Jake just wants his shekels for himself. He should advocate a new QA office in Vietnam. I don't work in QA anymore, so that would be moot. Oh, I remember this. Let's just kill ourselves before we even have to worry about it. Well, I'll be damned, it works. But now I'd quite like to go back to the start to see what it's all like. See if I can hunt down that vine. I'm a bit disappointed that it's come to this. I managed to get all the way to 7 without any resetting malarkey, and now here we are. All the way back on 1. How the mighty have fallen. whether or not you agree with the mighty assessment. Jake, with you being a 100% genuine Scotsman and all, do you own a kilt? Let me tell you, Tinix0, that is exactly the kind of question that I expect from two people. People whose balls haven't dropped, and Americans. Which are you? If I don't hear anything, I'm going to assume it's both. Of course, in answer to it, of course I own a kilt. Whew. Alright, 4-2, right? I'm sure we can sniff it out. It would help if I could actually figure out where that vine is, so let's make our way to 4-2 and then jump into every bit of air we see. Or was it 4-3? I forget. Easy doesn't. Let's not fudge it up at this point. Although that doesn't mean I can't dodge half the level this way. But I think after this I need to take the down route. Ah, that was all for Connaught. At least this way I get myself some lovely coins as well. Because I'm probably going to need some lives when I reach the end part. Because I'm not so good at platformers. Used to think I was, but I'm not. Oh, dearie me. This feels, familiar. Like I died that very same way before. Alright, so... where exactly can I get a vine? Is it around here? I could be dead wrong. In fact, if chat is anything to go by, I've missed something that I need. Jake, the block with the vine to the warp zone in 4-2 is the first one after the elevator. Oh, it was in 4-2. Oh well. Let's send Mario's fat ass down off the mushrooms then. Who was I reading that said 4-3? Look at this guy. Oh well. No sense complaining, let's just keep moving. Oh, I should have, oh, there we go, there we go. All too easy. Chings, I've been, streaming and talking all day today. My throat is hurting and now my controller is acting up. There we go, keep moving. My genuine Sony Nintendo Entertainment controller. I think you can jump on Lakitu in this game, but it's a risky business because he could just shove one of his spiky, not even sure what they're called, spiky things up you. And then you're in for a bad time. Man, it feels like we've maintained too much of the Shen crowd here. Jake, what language do you speak in the... Oh man, my throat is going to places. Hold on here. A-E-I-O-U. Okay. Alright, what am I looking at here? It's probably something I need to hit, since I was told it is by the elevators. So when in doubt, just break everything. I'd hate for it to be right there. Nah, we're good. Hold on, it's probably like this, isn't it? No, it's not. Or it'll be one of... Oh! Oh! Good enough, if I don't scroll it off screen. Man, sometimes I'm good. Today is not one of those days. I'll help myself to all the coins though, that should help us out in a way. Back to 7 we go. Oh, I remember you. Let's just take a bit of a rest up top and then keep moving. Well, that was an interesting way about it. Oh, heck no. Alright, what's it gonna be? There was a mushroom here, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Okay. Never mind that then. I think that's us at the checkpoint though. What in the world? Let's just have nothing to do with that. It's an aggressive one, that one. Whew. Still got it. Hey, I wonder if this guy will let me, No, that's not getting me any infinite continues. Flying Space Daco pointing out they've just remembered how much hate they have for the Hammer Turtle. The Hammer Brothers are, especially in Lost levels, Jings, they are just criminally unfair. Speaking of horrible, raise your hand if you've had fun in an underwater level. Currently seeing no hands. Nope, not worth it. Delicately does it. Oh, let's pretend that level never happened. Keep moving. Onwards to 7-3. It's okay, this is the last water level. That's a lie and you know it. Okay, you've pointed yourself out there, Likes Orange. Underwater room in 8-4. But I don't recall that one being quite so bad. Oh, it's more Cheep Cheeps. That felt familiar. Easy, easy. No need to die here. Insurance. Okay, we're looking alright. We'll look even more alright with all those coins in our pocket. And we are out of here. Whew. Jake, are Super Mario underwater levels better than those from Adventure Island? I think I preferred the Adventure Island ones. Of course, preferred is a relative term when you're talking about underwater levels. Nobody is really having fun in those. Oh, heavens no. I think I've gone the wrong way already. Okay, so I think you want to go low and then high, and then do I want to go down? No, I think not. And then it's given me even more choices. I think I went the wrong way. See, I'm no good with mazes. No good at all. Okay, let's try high then. High then more high? No. Okay, high, medium, low. Try the other way around then. Low, medium, high. Promising. I'll take the high road and then... God knows. Well, on a time limit. I'm sure we'll be okay, right? Come on, Koopa, enough of these tricks. Fight me like a Koopa. However they... oh, shoot. Oh dear. Okay. Let's just keep it going, we'll be fine. Bring it on, turtle face. Alright, just in time. I hated that, but at least we're into 8. Whew. Okay, 8-1. We get through all these, we are done. At least I can have one successful Mario on the 2 hours of hell. Glad somebody picked up on how impressive my jump against King Koopa was there. I thought it was pretty good myself. That jump was almost impressive, but it wasn't. I'm sure there's a hidden block down there. It's the kind of place where I'd put a hidden block. Which means there's something here, right? Man, it's like I am Shiggy. But I'm nae. Looking good. Looking damn good. Man, I got this. Nothing to worry about. Just jump. Keep moving. Alright, time limits. Not even a concern. Jake, didn't you succeed with Super Mario 2? I did, but I failed with Lost Levels, and I think that makes, that means this is needed as a tiebreaker. Oh, heck no. Well, back down to 3 lives. Let's try and not smudge the finish here. Get out of here, Lakitu. You're cramping my style here. I'll send your abominations down the pit as well. And I want that. That's a 1-up. Let's try not to scroll it off screen as well. Yoink. I don't remember Bullet Bills being so militant. But it seems I don't remember much. No. That's how you die, Jake. Stop dying. Oh, for the love of God, that's, this is getting to be a little humiliating. Let's just do it fast. I'm gonna grab the coins since I get the feeling I'm gonna be needing them. Not half as much as I need that life, though. I'm being asked if I will stream Stellaris. Absolutely. Got no reason not to, and so I shall. Oh dear, no. These militant Bullet Bills have got my number. I'm just gonna have to... You gonna do anything? No? Fine. Looks like those ones were just for show. Oh dear. Phew. Let's get big, shall we? And sadly, there is no such getting big around here. I'll take the invitation to get some extra coinage. Might save my keister later on. Just checking for any, you know, bonuses that might just be mushrooms for me. Jake, do you already have a play preference for Stellaris? I haven't actually played much Stellaris, so no. Yikes. Onwards to 8-3, no insurance. Whew. Okay, I remember this. It starts giving you walls as if we're approaching Koopa Kingdom. Let's get rid of Bullet Bill before he cheeses me off good and proper. Oh, this is bad. This continues to be bad. Last life. Before we're crawling our way back. At least now we know what we can do, though. Okay, I need both of them to not be on the ground. And if they really hate me, they could stay aerial forever, but that's not happening. Acceptable. Onwards and upwards. That was an awesome jump. Okay, I was expecting you to jump. You defied my expectations, and as a reward, you got to kill me. Or at least remove my bigness. Okay, game's not keen on giving second chances when it comes to the mushrooms. I'll just have to keep going. Oh, no. Thought I'd take a risk. It didn't pay off. Oh well, come on, we can do World 8. No problem, right? We know... Oh. Oh dear. Might not really seem worth it to keep going with just 2 lives, but I'm a sporting kind of guy, so we'll keep going. Sporting, that's why I helped all my allies in their incredibly long wars with Austria and France. And then I just ignore jumping. Okay, just finish me off. Jake, where are you? Interesting background noise. Well, as I said, I just have to sublet here in Sweden because the housing situation is abysmal. So it seems that the family I'm with here have some company. And they're having a big old blether. And all the while, I'm clearly getting tired out from a long day of streaming because I am making mistake after mistake here in the Mario Brothers. But that won't deter us. I'm gonna win. And it's gonna be no problem. No problem. Jake, what's the language situation in Sweden like? Every day that I feel I understand a bit more Swedish is a day I hate myself a little more. I have no intention of learning this language. I did when I moved here, funnily enough. I even remember that during my interview. It's like, of course I'll learn Swedish when I move there. What kind of person wouldn't? But the more I live here, the more I realize Swedish is utterly irrelevant day to day. Every single other person here knows English. The people in the stores, people in the bank, people on the streets, they all know it. So, I'd rather not spend my time and mind learning an irrelevant language. Okay, let's see if we've learned a thing or two here. Damn right we have. We'll even get that life. And we'll be good. Utterly irrelevant, much like Sweden. Sweden's pretty good. It's a shame about the Swedes, though. They are all utterly emasculated as a race. Well, that was interesting. Fortunately, it was like a free death, since we have the life right there. Well, it's free so long as I get the life again. It's a lot like that part in ActRaiser 2, where you have to fight the dragon and Akuma, Blue Akuma, in the same area. In the words of Alicious, come on then, you fiery bastard, you've had this coming for a long ass time. And also in his words, ah. We good. I bet you thought I scrolled it off screen, didn't you? Because you're an awful human being. That's not so much the finish here. I'm a little confused at what happened there, but it happened. Alright, I just gotta have faith in myself here. That's all you need. Jake, I'm pretty sure he was saying that at the volcano, not at the end. It's the same boss area. Whoops. Having to fight the dragon there is just cruelty, though. If you've made an attack, then you'd better believe he's blowing you off the side, and you have nothing to react with. Seems we've got a whole load of awful people in chat today. Don't be afraid to swing those swords. Alright, this time we got this. I mean, I have no insurance, but if we just take out those accursed Hammer Brothers... Oh, hell no. Ups to daisies, guys. Oh no. Oh no. It never gets any easier. They're desynced with their jumping, which makes life a little tricky for me, but not impossible. Not when you're this good. Let's try not lose it as soon as we get it. Yeah, forget those guys. I got no time for you, and you I can use here. Ha 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 ha! Ah, shoot. How's that then, huh? I got no time for you. Get out, get out. What is this? Neat! Yeah, our colony permaban needs some new immigrants. Okay, we got this. It's just one level, and if I recall well, it's tricky because it loops a lot. And if you go the wrong way, you're going to end up right back at the start. So we should go with the way that looks looks the most obscure, I guess? As long as there's no Hammer Brothers, so I should be fine. Like this one, for example. I bet I've got to go up here. Well, I say that, but I'm not seeing anything to hit and jump into. Maybe it's on this side. Okay, here I was thinking you must have to go up there, but perhaps I am mistaken. No, surely that must be the way there. You wouldn't have it there if you didn't have to go into it. Such incredibly logical thinking is surely the way forward. Ahaha! How did I not get that before? Oh, dearie me. Okay, now there must be something I gotta go down here in, but... This one? Nah, looks too obvious. Okay, I'm guessing it's the one that's down the little pit. Like I said, it looks too okay, I can't even go down it. How about the one after? Nope. Well, it's gotta be one of them, right? Well, how does it feel to be horrifically wrong? For you, the day you were horrifically wrong and failed your 2 hours of hell was the most excruciatingly painful day of your life. For me, it was Sunday. Alright, let's not die in vain. Let's at least figure out where to go. Maybe it's just the very next one. No, that would make too much sense. I bet it's this one. The one next to the lava? No, the one that's not next to the lava is the one I should try then. Running out of time to try new things here, though. Running horrifically low on time. Go, go, Mario. I know there's no time. Oh, right into the soup. Whew. Okay, now I've forgotten which one of these I'm meant to go into. Oh, no, no, no. Ah, we got this. We always had this. I guess this is the truly troublesome part of some older games. They just don't tell you at all, or give you hints where to go. But then, as soon as I have those words leave my mouth, I feel like the most casual of casual. How about you? Oh. Means I'm in the right place, but if you're ever underwater, you're in the wrong place. And I amaze myself at how I manage that. Ooh. That was sad. I'm sad now. No, it's fine. I mean, why play 2 hours of hell if you're not willing to grind it down to the last life? That's where miracles come alive. Aye. So if you've never seen this level, this is 8-1, where the game starts getting a little more tough, but it's nothing that we can't handle. I'm sure some people really wanted it to be over so they could enjoy some Harvest Moon. Well, some people. Okay, there was something down there, but it didn't give us any goodies. That's more like it. I should feel bad for associating this more with the new Tetris DS, rather than Mario itself. But what can I say? Tetris DS was a great game. It was almost as good as the new Tetris for the N64. The ultimate Tetris game. Well, the ultimate Tetris that isn't one of those Tetris Grandmaster versions. Lisanne, she's saying I'm sure Rick could have done that. Rick? We're not here for Rick posting, okay? At least I'm not. Rick posting is like Balkan posting, but it makes Marvin even sadder. Jinx, what really blows about going through all this is not having Big Mario insurance. That really felt like that should have killed me, but it didn't, eh? That took up the mantle. Did he just hick? I didn't think that was real. Of course I hicked. Oh, shoot. My old housemate used to always say whenever I hiccup, "Did you just call me a hick?" And he did this very often. Alright, thank goodness for that insurance. But it's still not Big Mario insurance. You do something right 10 times in a row and then it just all goes down the drain, or down the pit. Somebody should put 2006 Sonic as a punishment game. Yeah, people are often very fast to say someone should do this, but then why don't you just go and do it then, if you feel so strongly? And if your answer is no money, then haha to you. Okay, there's no need to take my abstract failures here out on others. Abstract? Abject? I don't even know anymore. I've been streaming all day. No, 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 we got this. We just gotta do this. Nothing to it. Till some Hammer Bros get... Oh shoot, I don't like the way this is going. Let's just avoid all of that. Yeah. Frostbite laying down the truths. For only 5 ducats, you could be on that list. Get out of here, Hammer Brother scum. All too easy. Oh, it feels so much better being big. Even if the game really doesn't want you to be. Oh, I don't like that. Let's stay the heck away. Nah, forget these guys. This is going to make it a bit tricky getting through the other ones. Still though, I was big before and now I am not. This is going to be tricky. Oh. Tricky. Jake, do you do 2 hours of hell runs for games released only on handheld consoles? Depends if it's something I can stream or not. For example, I think I'd have extreme difficulty streaming anything that requires me to get good. Anything for the 3DS or the Vita. Although I own both consoles, I don't have the streaming equipment for them. And if I'm not mistaken, the streaming equipment for them is custom. Just like that cocky guy's guns in that Resident Evil movie. Yeah, I'm sure nobody else wanted to remember that bad movie. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Jings, I think we're going to be here for a while. Get comfy is what I'm trying to say. Come on. One of these days I'm going to miss that mushroom. Ah, this I don't like one bit. At least I know after this jump they're both going to be up a touch. Oh, that's something. That is something. Okay. That was also something. Game just don't want me to win today. KevDeath saying EU3 should be a punishment game. As I've said, and will continue to say, Grand Strategy is not a punishment game. Someday I'll revisit something like EU4 version 1.0 or EU3. The thing was, I fired up EU3 not too long ago. How long is not too long ago, you might ask? I think it was a couple months ago. And man, I think I tried to play as Novgorod, a nation that I knew inside out. I really liked them in EU3. And I couldn't even recall where to begin in that game. It was kind of horrible. It was like looking at your firstborn child's face and not recognizing them. I'm telling you, it was not nice an experience. Because I loved EU3. After all, it was my first Grand Strat, and you never forget your first. But I managed to. Okay, at least we know this level like the back of our arse. I mean, I have full confidence I'm going to beat this. It's just a case of, am I going to do it in 5 minutes or am I going to do it in 40 minutes? Because this is the only part of the game that requires you to unpack getgood.jar. That could have gone horribly if I'd knocked the one up. It would have started going the other direction. Well, damn. Your allied says, I believe you can do it. Thanks, I believe I can do it as well. It's not really the question of can do it. It's a question of when will I do it. You know, in a sense, you could make a profit here if you just kept banking all those coins. Or you could make a loss if you take a hit before getting that 1-up. Just because you like to play the crowd, we know you'll do it in 40 minutes. Well, I'm glad somebody's confident in me and thinks that when I squeak by with my 2 hours of hell, it's purely down to showmanship. I am keen to keep this myth on the go. Might make me feel a little better about myself. Wonder bow. I'd forgotten about this, hadn't I? No need for those coins though. Those coins look like crutches to me. No, this could go bad. Said that last time I was here. And we cleared it with ease. Just like Ao Oni. Ao Oni was something else. That's it. That was like the dream of how 2 hours of hell could go when I was busy stealing this idea from Lucky. Remember, 2 hours of hell is not an original idea by me. Like most ideas I've ever had in my life, it was stolen from somebody who's much better. Ugh, that's not good, but you'll soon bugger off and then you die. Hey, I've had an idea how to deal with these guys. It's a brilliant idea. Ah, shoot. Will only work if they're both up or both down. Well, that was tragic. Well, that was also tragic. Gonna need a whole box of hankies for how tragic that went. What'll it be, guys? Come on, get out of my face. When they're desynced like that, that's the real pain. Okay, I had a belief there. My belief is now shaken. This is the worst combination for them to be in. That is not good. I'll take this. Oh, I'll take that. Oh. Why do I take these things? Well, at least that one went down. Oh, Lord. Okay, saving it for the last life as ever. And I'm watching that counter tick ever down. At least I can take respite in the fact that I remember Lucky was stuck here for a long time. So it's not like it's just me having brain problems. Lucky was perfectly capable in having these brain problems as well. The Hammer Brothers are chaos, though. Must be horrible to speedrun this game. Alright, well at least with this, I can power my way through one of... What?! They didn't want to eat it on either visit. Okay. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean I'm dying here. So, if you haven't seen this level before, or heard this joke before, this is 8-1. But we know it like the back of our hands. We'll blitz through it, no problem. We've never died here before, we're not going to start today. Thank goodness the piranha plants, their teeth are not part of their hurt box. So we're able to keep moving just fine. There's something good here, isn't there? The star, right? Good thing I'm so clever at this game. See, that kind of bottomless pit doesn't scare me, because there's nothing to it. Just jump and you're done. These ones, still not really, because there's plenty of solid ground around. It's when there's no solid ground and it's just jumping from flimsy thing to flimsy thing. Maybe the real thing that gave me the heebie-jeebies was Castlevania 64. And if you've ever played that game, or what was the other one, Shadow of Darkness? Even that seems a bit pretentious for a Castlevania game name. Point is, it had some really horrible 3D platforming, where the direction that you pointed in as you jumped was merely a vague suggestion to the game of where you might like to go, and it will be weighing up your desires with the game's own when it decides what your actual jump is going to be. Yep, that was Castlevania 64 jumping. Didn't think I had that. Or that. Alright, I think I need to take a chill pill here. I'm better than I'm making myself out to be. Let's just keep going. Remember, Jake, you can always use save states. Nonsense! I told you you could use save states because I thought you were going to die, and your entire harem was going to leave you because you were dedicating your life to this one silly game. Truth be told, great way to go, but I do care a bit about you, Bane. We'll make our way back to 8-4 one day. Ah, forget you. I got no business with you. Hey, that seemed fairly effective. Is it 'cause I'm big? In any case, we're in 8-4 with full lives and insurance. No problem. 2 hours of hell. Super Hammer Brothers. No, Hammer Brothers are out of the picture now. I am 110% certain that I have reached this stage and ran right into that lava. Maybe that was in a lost level counterpart. Alright, we know this one. This one we've got to get in the large suspended pipe, and then we've got to go to the pipe that is either after or before the lava. Can't remember which, I'm sure it'll come back to me. Easy there, Jake. And we have Insurance Big Mario to get us through the fiery balls. Or the Cheep Cheeps, whichever decide to mess us up the most. Nothing to it. I mean, it's an easy game. Anyone who's anyone knows this game inside out. Anyone who's anyone. Oh, I don't like this. Good thing we had that insurance, eh? Now what? Oh, fudge! Come on. I'm having none of your bullcrap, Bowser. Whew. Thank you, Mario. Quest is over. There was never anything to it. This always confused me because it has a big A, a big B, and another big A. It's like, which button am I meant to press? Also, I can never remember which one is B or A. Good jump there. Damn right. See, I can make the jump. If it's a fully automatic Hammer Brother motion, I can just jump my way through, but those single ones, nah. Well, the one shot, if ever there was one. So how do I... Is there a way to get some extra levels on the go here? No, it just takes me back to 8-1. Well, that's no good. In any case, we are done with this 2 hours of hell. So, naturally, I'm just too good. I'm going to take the stream down for just a wee bit. And since it's Sunday, I have to play a simulation game. So, we'll be back with some Harvest Moon Back to Nature in just a few minutes. Cheers for that.